Welcome to today's video on 3.7, Graphing Systems of Inequalities. The first thing you want to do to graph these systems of inequalities is set the inequality to equals. So it's 2x equals 12 minus 3y. And then change it into slope-intercept form. So we're going to move the 12 over. So we get 2x minus 12 equals negative 3y. And divide by negative 3 to each term. So we get negative 2/3 x plus 4 is equal to y. So that's what we're going to graph. So when we graph this, remember we start with the y-intercept at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go down 2 and to the right 3. Down 2 and to the right 3. All right, and we'll draw our line. Now, it's a dotted line if it's greater than or less than. It's a solid line if it was greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So since this original equation is greater than, oh, I lost my thing, sorry, 4, down 2 to the right 3, to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw a dotted line for our boundary line. That means it's not equal to whatever points are on the line. Now, we're going to shade. So if it's greater than, we're going to go above the line. So we'll shade here. If it's less than, we're going to go below. So here, since it's greater than, we're going to go above the line. Shade. Now, one way to test to see if you're correct is to choose the point 0, 0 and see if it works in the original inequality. So 2 times 0 greater than 12 minus 3 times 0. So is 0 greater than 12, basically? And the answer to this question is no. So notice 0, 0 is right here. So that means all the points are going to be on the other side of the line, which means we shade above. So that's another way to look at it if you don't understand what's above and what's below. All right. So next, we're going to graph a system. So when graphing a system, we want to see where the shadings overlap. So first, we're going to change it into y equals mx plus b form. So 3x minus y equals 1. We'll move the 3x over. So we get negative y equals negative 3x plus 1, and divide by negative 1. So we get y equals 3x minus 1. So here's our negative 1. We go up 3 to the right 1, up 3 to the right 1, and we're going to draw a solid line because of the fact that it's equal to. For our next line, 6x plus 15y equal to negative 5. We'll move the 6x over. So we get 15y equals negative 6x minus 5. Divide by 15. So you get y equals, when you reduce the fraction, because it's negative 2/5 x minus 1/3. So negative 1/3 is right here. And then we go up, down 2 to the right 5. Down 2 and to the right 5, puts it right there. Whoops, I lost my other points. And it's going to be a dotted line. Like that. Okay, now, understanding that if I were to shade this line, Less than means I shade below, so I'd be down here for the blue, right? The blue would actually go right here. The red, since it's greater than, would actually go over here. Right. Sorry, I'm trying to get the red pen. It's not working. That's all right. It would go over here. So notice the red line, the shading would go over here. Also remember, if we test the point 0, 0, notice 3 times 0 minus 0, is that greater than or equal to 1? So basically, is 0 greater than or equal to 1? The answer is no. So 0, 0 is here, so you would shade the other side. If you're looking at this one, 6 times 0 plus 15y, 15 times 0, sorry, is less than negative 5. So is 0 less than negative 5? The answer is no, it's not. So that's why you shade over here, because 0, 0 is up there. But now, where do they overlap? Well, they overlap right here, if you notice. And that is where you will shade, where they overlap. So that is your final answer. This next one, you have a couple different things going on here. You have 4. So you have 5x minus 3y less than or equal to 15. So we'll move the 5x over. Actually, this should just be an equals. So we'll set equals. So it's negative 3y equals negative 5x plus 15. So we divide by negative 3. And we get y equals 5/3 x minus 5. So that's the first one, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the point. Then you go up 5 to the right 3. Put another point, and you want a solid line. Then for the next one, x equals 12 minus 4y. So we move the 12 over. So x minus 12 is equal to negative 4y. Divide by negative 4. And you get negative 1/4 x plus 3 is equal to y. So plus 3 is right here, and you go down 1 to the right 4. Down 1 to the right 4. And it's going to be a dotted line because it's not equal to. So then the next one is just x equals 2. And that is going to be a vertical line. And it's going to be solid because it's equal to. And then the last one, see if we can get a different color. We'll try to do red. Is y equals 5. And that's going to be a dotted line. So there's all our lines here. So now we have to figure out shading. Well, less than 5 means it's going to be below. So the red would be below the line here. Greater than or equal to would mean above or to the right. It's vertical. So it would be over here. We have greater than here for the green line, which means it's going to be above. So it's up here. And less than means below. So less than this blue line would mean below. So basically the only place where they intersect would be this little wedge right here, where the shaving would intersect, would be that place right there. All right, so that concludes our video for today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and hopefully this is a helpful tool. All right, thanks.